So eFootball is finally here, Konami's revival of PES, as a free-to-play soccer game, and has rightfully earned its place as the worst reviewed game on Steam. Being a free-to-play soccer game, yeah, I wouldn't expect much, but Konami and all their trailers and showcases showed the brilliance of their mocap technology, and how they're really capturing these animations. Scanning players' faces in-game and everything, and oh my god, they look like melted candles. This opening cinematic is one of the most awkward things I've ever seen.
Quite some performance, and now here comes the response.
Oh. Why is just that one guy talking? Talking about how they really tried to bring the experience of football from every blade of grass down to the crowd. Alright, before I talk about the Snorfest, I should mention that I haven't played a lot of modern soccer games, and oh man am I bad at this game, but it's overall just clunky as hell to play. It tries to have some new defense mechanic, but it just feels so weird to control your character. When the game auto switches you to control another character, they don't retain any momentum from the movement that they were doing. I've had so many breakaways happen because it just gives me control of the character and then you just stop. Also, the run button, they have it controlled so that if you let go, you just instant stop. So the momentum feels weird as hell. There's so many instant stops. Regardless of my lack of control, this is built to be an esports game. Konami really wants this to be an esports game. And although there's a bunch of options to do, it's not all there yet, with a message even saying, hey, defending might not work and it might be accidentally mapped to another button. Whoops. Other than that, the game just feels so bare bones anyways. You can do a challenge mode or you can do quick play, and that's it. Everything is so simple, crazy lacking in identity, and of course the players themselves lack any identity with these highly detailed scans. They look like frog people. They look like their mouths are being held open by a vice. I guess athletes are much like Pokemon. When there's too many of them in the game, there's gonna be a lot of cut and paste assets. Going free to play of course means the addition of loot boxes, where you could spend 50 bucks on loot boxes before the game was even out. And yeah, there's just no content here. The challenges so far is just one game or win 2 games, and then just quick play, and that's it. So we have the option of playing the shitty soccer game normal mode or playing the shitty soccer game normal mode. You can't customize teams, you can't customize game modes. It's the same commentators every time doing the same lines. The intro doesn't even have voices, not to mention their crusty ass lips are out of sync, so it looks like they're having independent conversations over one another. The presentation is just so ass. I'd say the crowd looks like they're from an N64 crowd, but that would be a disservice to them. And of course this game's got some glitches. Other people have found some, but in the hour I've played, yeah, this dude's just sliding around. Every single scene transition hangs for no reason. It has to load in the damn scene, but just like the gameplay, it's clunky as hell and awkward. Yeah, I'm terrible at this game. I mean, like, fundamentally, where to position yourself in a soccer game. That's why I went with cap. Well, it's not exactly a mobile game, but it is the bare minimum of what's needed to be considered a console soccer game or even attempt to rival FIFA. Well, I will say, with UFL on the horizon, another free-to-play soccer game, I think Konami's eFootball is actually doing more good than bad to change something like EA Sports' yearly sports games into a more free-to-play, ongoing, evolving game. But I'll tell you what, this game needs a hell of a lot better presentation to start bringing over the esports crowd that it's hoping for. Like, look at this game. Does this look fun to watch at all? How the hell is it going to be an esport if it's a terrible spectating sport or game, whatever? This game was so boring. I'm sick of looking at all these wet, gross, gloppy faces. What was the last good thing Konami's ever done? Well, there it is, eFootball, next generation football PES sports game. This game was so boring, man. Just play Mario Strikers.